Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu news bulletins for the 31st of July. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
National news. CBSE 2019 results, a year of high pass rates.
99.37% of the CBSE's 2021 cohort passed their final year, a huge leap from the 88.78% pass of the previous year. Overall, 2.2 lakh students, 17% of their class, scored above 90% this year. This is more than double the 94,299 students who crossed that mark in 2019.
Opposition parties deny government has made any attempt to reach out to them.
Leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha Mallikarjun Kharge said the opposition had already laid down its demands and it was up to the government to show willingness to run the house. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh might hold talks with senior opposition leaders on Friday, on his return from Tajikistan.
Bollywood actress Shilpa Shetty's lawsuit against alleged defamatory articles.
The Bombay High Court was hearing a suit filed by Shilpa Shetty against alleged defamatory articles published against her and family after the arrest of her husband Raj Kundra. The court noted that the freedom of press has to be balanced with the right to privacy of an individual. However, the court directed that 3 videos uploaded on YouTube channels of 3 private persons be deleted and not uploaded again.
Social media and the digital divide in agriculture.
BN Fund Patil uses Facebook and Instagram to network with fellow farmers. The Indian Farmers Club on Clubhouse has hosted 30 sessions in Marathi and occasionally Hindi. Social media is a powerful means of expression for farmers, says Pune-based agro-analyst Deepak Chavan.
COVID-19 excess deaths in Punjab.
The number of excess deaths registered by the civil registration system in Punjab ever since the COVID-19 pandemic hit was an estimated 47,571, which is 3.3 times the official reported figure of 14,450 deaths. The total number of excess deaths for these states for the period April 2020 to May 2021 was 10,322.
Lok Sabha protests continue.
Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said the party had been demanding a discussion on the Pegasus snooping case since the first day of the monsoon session. However, a scheduled discussion on COVID-19 situation could not be held. The House was adjourned till noon as the sloganeering continued.
India and China set to hold 12th round of Corps Commander talks.
Talks scheduled to be held at Moldo on the Chinese side opposite Chushul at 10:30 am. The two sides completed disengagement from both banks of Pangong Tso. However, there has been no progress on further disengagement and the escalation since.
International news. The UK Defence Force is taking the most direct route through international waters.
The flotilla has entered the disputed South China Sea after exercises with Asian allies. It is led by the new aircraft carrier HMS Queen Elizabeth. It comprises other Royal Navy vessels plus US and Dutch warships. In an editorial, the nationalist state-run newspaper Global Times warned China might feel compelled to send a message.
First flight of 200 Afghans arrives in the US.
Around 20,000 Afghans worked for the US following the 2001 invasion of Afghanistan in the wake of the 9/11 attacks. Some estimates suggest the total number of prospective evacuees under Operation Allies Refuge could be as high as 1,000,000 once relatives are included.
The Delta variant of the coronavirus is as contagious as chickenpox.
Slide presentation stresses that the war has changed as a result of Delta. CDC director cites data from presentation to justify return to masks for vaccinated people in high-risk areas. Each person with Delta infects on average 8 others, making it as transmissible as chickenpox but still less than measles.
Israelis to get COVID-19 vaccine.
Israel launches a campaign to give people over 60 coronavirus booster shots. About 55% of its 9 million population has been double vaccinated, most with the Pfizer-BioNTech jab. About 1 million Israelis eligible for the shot, however, still refuse to be vaccinated.
Pakistan's National Security Advisor meets with Jake Sullivan in Washington.
Pakistan's National Security Advisor Maud Yusuf met with his American counterpart Jake Sullivan in Washington. The two leaders discussed the urgent need for reduction in violence and a negotiated political settlement in Afghanistan. This was the second meeting between the two leaders who first met in Geneva in March.
Business news. Sectoral deployment of bank credit, June 2020.
Non-food bank credit grew 5.9% on a year-on-year basis, slowing from June 2020's 6.0% growth. Credit to industry contracted by 0.3% in June 2021 from 2.2% growth in June 2020. Size-wise, credit to medium industries registered robust growth of 54.6%.
India's core sectors grew by 8.9% in June.
Crude oil was the only component whose output shrank from a year earlier in the June index of 8 core industries. Natural gas and steel both posted growth of more than 20%, while cement, coal, electricity, petroleum and fertilizers recorded moderate expansions in the range of 2% to 7.4%.
Sports news. World number 1 Novak Djokovic defeats Alexander Zverev in men's singles semi-finals.
Novak Djokovic's bid for a calendar Golden Grand Slam ended by Alexander Zverev. World number 1 collapsed from a set and a break ahead in the men's singles semi-finals. Zverev will play Karen Khachanov in the final on Sunday after beating Pablo Carreño Busta.
T20I Test Preview, India vs Sri Lanka.
India lost the three-match T20I series against Sri Lanka 1-2 on Thursday. Head coach Rahul Dravid believes the new crop of Indian batsmen will learn with experience that not all wickets will be flat. He said they need to develop the art of scrapping it out on low-scoring tracks like those on offer.